So in unit 2, technology development and transfer, we will discuss about the quality risk and management. Risk, we already say that it is the probability of occurrence and harm and the severity of that harm. So it is a combine. When we identify that this may happen and this may be its severity, maybe we are accept that product or we will reject that product, maybe the severity. So this is the definition related to the risk. And when we talk about the quality risk management, by doing such quality risk management study, we ensures a high quality product for the particular patient. And we go through such types by the means of identity and control the potential quality issues during development and manufacturing. This quality risk management helps to improve the decision making if the quality problem arises. It facilitates better and more informed decisions. It provides regulators with greater assurance of companies' ability to deal with potential risk. Beneficially, it affects the extent and level of direct regulatory oversight. We in by using this quality risk management, or we can use this quality risk management into the development, manufacturing, distribution, inspection of drug, biological substances and biotechnological product throughout its life cycle. And at the same time, raw materials, solvents, excipient, packaging and labeling material used for manufacturing or production of drug, biological substances or biotechnological products. So there is the huge scope for quality risk management. The evaluation of risk to the quality should be based on the scientific knowledge, and this is the principle behind this quality risk management. Second principle is the level of efforts, formality and documentation of the quality risk management process should be commensurate with the level of the risk. Then quality risk management is a process for assessment, quality, assessment of quality, then control of the quality, communication, review of the risk for the quality to get the quality drug products throughout the life cycle of the product. So life cycle of the product start from procuring of the material till it reaches to the market and consumed by the patient. Various approach of this quality risk management are: it is a systematic process for the assessment, control, communication and review of the risk. It facilitates the transfer of process knowledge and product development history to aid product progression throughout its life cycle and to the supplement already available knowledge about the product. Risk management program starts with identifying the possible risk associated with the product or with the process used to develop, manufacture and distribute the products. Then it identifies the important knowledge gap associated with the process that need to be understood to properly identify the risk. It provides the communication process that will best interface with the all relevant parties involved in the quality risk management activities. It systematically analyzes products and process to ensure that the best scientific rationale is in the place to improve the probability of success. It ensures the high quality drug product, and it improves the decision making of quality problem if the quality problem arises, because they have some data with them and they tally that data with the products coming, and some quality related some document are available and they tally that. It includes the systematic process designed to coordinate, facilitate and improve science based decision making with respect to risk. And it potentially serve as reference document which are developed by during this quality risk management. So it acts as a reference document to support the product development and control strategy discussion in regulatory findings. This is the overview of typically quality risk management process. Quality risk management initiate with some number one is the risk assessment. First, we assess the risk. We assess the risk by identification, analysis, and education. Then there is the control of the risk. So risk reduction, how we control by risk reduction and risk acceptance. Then risk review. We review some events. We see in details. Then there is a discussion point are not shown in this diagram because at any time in the process decision might be returned to the previous step, means continue the previous step, reprocess the uh, program, likewise may be there, then go to the next step. Such types of action we have to take, so we not return that decision making process. Then initiating a quality risk management process. How we initiate quality risk management? Quality risk management should include systematic processes designed to coordinate, facilitate, and improve science-based decision making with respect to the risk. And possible, it is possible for planning a quality risk management processes are define the problem or the risk. Then it includes the pertinent assumptions, identifying the potential risk, assemble background information, then identify a leader and necessary resources. Then we have to develop a timeline. So how we initiate this? First, we identify the problem, then background behind that problem, then we will identify the leader who will work on it with necessary resources, say some instruments, some documents, or some processes are required. Then we will specify a timeline for development of quality risk management documents. In this risk assessment, so in previous this risk assessment, there is risk identification, risk analysis, and risk evaluation. So risk assessment is a systematic process of organizing information. Here we organize and inform to support a risk decision to be made with a risk management process. It consists of identification of hazards and evaluation of risk associated with exposure to this hazard. So in this identification means here we identify the potential sources which having or which producing the harmful effect, or the it's supposed to be the harmful, it's supposed as harmful. Then risk analysis means here we identified that hazards which causing the that causing the some ill effect. Then risk evaluation, here we compare estimated risk to given risk criteria using a quantitative or qualitative scale to determine the significance of the risk. Then risk control, next step was the risk control. So risk control is the sharing, risk control is the sharing of information about risk and the risk management between the decision maker and other stakeholders. Risk reduction means what action we take to reduce the risk. Acceptance means in at some point, say the possibility that the quality of the drug required should be 95 to 100, and if we got 96, so there may be some chances of acceptance. So in that case we accept this. If the risk if that content of the drug is found is only the 90%, so we have to reject it. So risk acceptance or risk rejection we have to do in this risk control. So the risk acceptance means it is the decision to accept the risk. Risk acceptance can be formal decision to accept the residual risk, or it can be a passive decision in which residual risks are not specified. Risk communication means sharing of information. So here we share a risk related information or risk management, how we manage that risk between the decision maker and others who manage the risk, and for which they are managing, or other person they keep the record, because in future if such risk is arise, they have the document and they can use that document for overcoming that risk. Then review means monitor. How we monitor results, output or the results of risk management process, means whether it help to develop a product, at which extent. All these things are the risk view. And it new knowledge and experience about the risk is shared during this risk review. In pharmaceutical industry, how this quality risk management is involved. So in quality risk management, it include the process, material, facilities, manufacturing, distribution, patents. All these are the areas where these quality risk management principles are involved, or they are used to get a product which is having the quality required by the patient. It is important that product quality should be maintained throughout the life cycle. And previously we access it through reviews, checklist means what? We have some data, we check that data is matching we or not. Some flow charts are there, do this step, then these do, then this 4 step 5 step, like drying for 5 minutes. Some flow charts are there, then observation, compilation, then changes review are there. Now, the risk management approach initiated by regulatory agencies with recognized management tool. Now, there have some management tools along with supports of statistical tool. Initially, they have some limited sources. Now, there are the management tools in addition to the statistical tools, which are implemented throughout the or in all the industries, and to manage the risk, and they are called as the regulatory agencies. So, renowned methods for managing risk is the number one is the qualitative method, and second one is the quantitative method. In this qualitative method, it uses subjective information in determining a conclusion without proper statistical outcome. There was some conclusions are there which not based upon some statistical. Then decision is based upon non quantifiable information. So we are not able to quantify that information, but we take decision. Then use during root cause analysis to come up with possible solutions. In quantitative analysis, it is a structure statistical analysis to estimate how much risk involved in the process, facility, and system. Then the combination of severity, probability, and delay delectability is also there. Then the risk priority number can be established, and it is involved by multiplication of identified values of severity, probability, and delectability. The risk priority number rating scale can be established in 3 levels, that is the low, medium, and high, to estimate the identified risk are at which level. Here we determine the so risk management, some tools, methodology in industry, in pharma industry includes the basic risk management facilitation method. Some basics we already discussed in previous slide. Failure mode effect analysis, FMEA, failure mode effects and criticality analysis, then fault tree analysis, then hazard analysis and critical control points, then hazard operability analysis, preliminary hazard analysis, risk ranking and filtering, supporting statistical tools. There are these are some few tools are